Hello, friends. Happy almost New Year. Actually, it's so close to New Year's that a glass of champagne is in order. Cheers to you. Cheers to me. Cheers to us. Cheers to being fucking alive and another year ahead of us. 2015 for me has been such a roller coaster of a year. Incredible highs and even lower lows. I had to deal with the awful experience of Celebrity Big Brother this year. I had to deal with incredible anxiety, the kind of which I've never faced before. I had to deal with extreme exhaustion. I had to deal with work drama. I had to deal with just a lot of doubt, insecurity, and a lot. But on the highs, I ended the year super fun with the Miss Universe pageant and everything that happened there. I started my podcast this year. I did Full House the musical this year. I did so many other things, and the best thing that happened to me in 2015 was the birth of my daughter, Mia. And actually, that was one of the things I learned this year. Having two kids is not like having one. I naively thought that having two kids would be like having 1.5, especially if they were close in age, and I thought it would be easier the second time around. No. It's harder the second time around because, well, if you're a good parent, you want to make sure that you're being a good parent for both kids. And also, the second kid comes with a lot more responsibility and stress and anxiety, and that's really taxing on me. But, like I began the year with the Celebrity Big Brother experience, I learned or was reminded that hard work is really important, and if you work really hard at things, you can accomplish so much. But that's like tried and true. One of the most important lessons that I learned this year is you need to stand up for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself against bullies. Sometimes you can't take the higher road with bullies, because they'll just keep bullying you more and harder. I learned that myself the hard way. And when I finally stood up for myself this year, it took away the power from that bully. And it stopped it. And I think that's a really important lesson for my children in the future that I'll share with them. Don't pretend that somebody's hurtful actions aren't hurting you. Let that person know it's hurting you, and at least then that's powerful. I mean, that in and of itself is powerful, instead of like letting it eat you. I'm rambling now. What did I fucking learn this year? I mean, I feel like a lot of what I learned is tied to my resolutions also for the next year, which aren't so much resolutions as they are energy that I want to put out there into the world. I learned or was reminded of the fact that, yes, I'm really happy. I'm super happy, but I'm greedy. I am a greedy motherfucker, and I want to be even happier. I want love in my life. I would love to skip the whole dating process and just meet the love of my life and have an amazing one marriage for the rest of my life, get married and have that be magical and amazing. But what I really want and what I'm lacking in my life is security. One of the most beautiful things about a partnership is you get to share things with the other person, good and bad. I am the provider for my family. That's a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. I give security to others, my children, my sister, my mom's boyfriend. but I don't have that for myself. And I really want that. And I'm going to explore and try to find ways to provide myself with more security. But a lot of that I feel like is tied to a man. Anyways, I talk about this in my podcast too, so I'm trying not to repeat myself. What else did I learn this year? I learned, actually, this is a good one. I learned this year that the subconscious mind is so powerful. Meaning, sometimes we do certain things thinking we're aware of why we're doing them. But in actuality, the subconscious mind is doing it for a completely different reason, which is going to ultimately serve you better. Anyways, I'm rambling right now. I've had a couple glasses of champagne already. I've really been enjoying this break. I work really hard, so it's nice to just have a lot of downtime. I'm not like raging, I'm not partying hard, but it's been nice to get 8 hours of sleep consistently. It's been nice to just be able to have unstructured time with my kids to do whatever we want, go out and do this and that, like during the week and not just, on weekends. Even for my kids, it's been nice for them to have unstructured time, like my son. Gym, preschool, blah, blah, blah. It's so structured. So it's been super nice to just have time to just be and be free. And I'm really excited for some big changes in 2016. I can't tell you what those changes are, or new things and changes, things. I'm really excited for the future, and I really can't thank you enough for still welcoming me into your lives and for watching this up until now and not having turned off. Because I know the internet's all about quick, and I know that I'm ancient when it comes to the internet, and I'm a dinosaur. So thank you for making this dinosaur feel special. I'm not extinct yet. Mwah, I love you.